Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Make it simple, make it rain. Sometimes I think about the nature of our collaboration like trapeze artists who are like actually throwing each other in the air and catching each other all of the time. There's so much trust in being like, I said this thing, now like make it what I meant it more, by taking the entirety of the sound I can make for my body and bending it to be more true.
That's Amelia Meath, and this is Shaking Out the Numb. I'm Erica Heilman. I called Amelia and Nick to talk about the last song on their new record, Free Love. The song is called Make It Easy, and I first heard it almost a year ago. I was sitting in my car in the JCPenney parking lot while my son was getting a haircut. It was January here in Vermont, and it was dark and cold, and I was seasonally depressed. And as soon as the song started, I had this feeling like I wasn't in the car anymore, or like I wasn't anywhere exactly. I kept thinking when I was listening to it, this song is about everything. Here's Nick and Amelia.
It's playing now. It's playing now.
Amelia sent me this voice memo that was just her singing the song by herself. And I like kind of immediately was like, oh, this is like maybe my favorite song you've ever written. But with that, it's like I knew that I couldn't work on it right away. It was too like hot. You know what I mean? It was like such an intense feeling that I almost knew that if we worked on it right away, that it wouldn't come out as good as it could be. And so we sat on it for a few months.
When you're writing the song, you're licking the edge of something. Like you can feel, you like touch the electric line. Like you can feel the like zzz thing happening. And so you do that. I get it. I sing it as soon as I possibly can. And then the rest of the work is getting it to the point where you can get the zzz to happen again. Like where you can get the flavor that appeared while you were getting the song to like come back. Isn't it weird how much the truth feels like a fucking magical pony?
Make it easy, make it plain, make it simple, make it rain, lift me up and out again, like you did back when I was 10. World was smaller, but you knew it then. Play it again.
That song is about everything.
Yeah, it's about everything. And that was one of those magical songs that like I started writing it and then the carpet started unfolding in front of me, or like I was water and more water. The scariest and truest way of explaining it is you disappear, where all of a sudden I am gone in the best way. Yeah, where you like just become part of everything else for like a little bit. Play it easy, play it plain, play it simple, out in the rain, out in the heat, out in the snow, to all the men at the rodeo, they all know it from long ago. Hear it echo, see it flow, now you know, now you know, now you know.
To me, when she first sang that, when I first heard it, I wanted to make sure that anyone else who heard it had that same exact feeling, that feeling of like, you see a thing that's almost too big for a human to see. It's like trying to imagine a gigantic number or something. It's like she needed to fall backwards into the ocean and have that happen in slow motion. We wanted something that like crept up on you and then overwhelmed and then almost like a wave crashing and rolling back, and you were slightly different on the other side of it than you were on the beginning.
It's playing now. It's playing now. It's playing now.
So I guess here's the part of the conversation where I am supposed to ask you what the song's about.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tell you, because you know.
Right, so do people always ask you what the songs are about?
Oh, they do ask me. I'm horrible at saying it. Or I'm
Do you try?
Yeah, I do. And then Nick gets mad because I simplify them too much.
Right.
And then he tries to say it, and he does a bad job too because he does it in a way that I don't like, and then I do it in a way that he doesn't like. And so neither of us are happy. And it crushes the song. Why are you making music if not to say something that you can't figure out how to say? Why do we want to know? Like, why do we need to hear it when, like, you can feel it? You're not gonna get the thing that you want to get, I think. You know, which is like what you want to do is to hold the fish, and you can't hold a fish.
No, it's easy. No, it's plain. No, it's simple. This loving thing. And in the darkness, you hear it ring. And when it freezes, it thaws again.
Sometimes I'm like next to a tree and there's that moment where you see how unbelievable a tree is. And I don't mean this in a stupid hippie way. I mean it like how actually amazing just living is. There's these huge boulder into the ocean moments. And then the only thing to do afterwards is to just realize that, like, as special as that is, it's totally ordinary.
Oh, there's a crow. Make it easy. Make it plain. Make it simple. Make it rain. Lift me up and out again, like you did back when I was 10. World was smaller, but you knew it then. Play it again. Play it easy, play it plain, play it simple. Out in the rain, out in the heat, out in the snow. To all the men at the rodeo, they all know it from long ago. Hear it echo, see it flow. Now you know, now you know, now you know. Know it easy, know it plain, know it simple. This loving thing, and in the darkness, you hear it ring. And when it freezes, it thaws again, just like a record spinning round. Oh, can't you hear it? That loving sound, it's playing now. 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 Make it easy. Make it plain. Make it simple. Make it rain. Lift me up and add again. Like you did back when I was 10. World was smaller, but you knew it then. Play it again.
Cool.
That was Amelia Meath and Nick Sanborn of Sylvan Esso, and the song is Make It Easy from their new record, Free Love, which is out now. Go to sylvanesso.com for more. I'm Erica Heilman. Thanks a lot for listening.